Hello, Bula Nwaya, and welcome. It is Monday and Motivation Monday, and this is a special week because here in the U.S. It's Thanksgiving and other places that celebrate Thanksgiving. Um, I'm Maper, and I'm back again. And so, why I say it's special because um, even though it's once in a year that we celebrate Thanksgiving, yeah, it's been um, I shall say it is. I see it as special because even though it has a meaning here in the U.S., why it has its history on Thanksgiving, but for me, Thanksgiving is like every day, and for the little things that that we encounter, that we go through in the you know the joyful moments, even in the challenging moments. um, I'm just grateful for it because it has um, molded me. It has really shaped me to where I am today, or who I am today. And I'm just very grateful that I get to share with you on a Thanksgiving week, Motivation Monday, um, about things that I'm grateful for. And because this is a week of Thanksgiving, I figured this week will be more towards, I still have my everyday theme of the week, but it all comes down to, just being grateful and thankful for certain things, and things in my life that I like to share, that I hope is encouraging you and helping you in your growth journey. Um, And so I welcome you here. If you're watching me for the first time, I am originally from Fiji, now living in the US, here in Fairbanks, Alaska. I'm a registered nurse, still working full time, and this is part of my digital business. I show up here and share with you the things that I value, the things that matter to me, um, and I hope that is, helping you in your journey. And so, once again, welcome. And you know, Happy New Week. As we enter this Thanksgiving week, like I said, my heart is just overflowing with gratitude, and not just for the holiday, but for everyday blessings that God pours into our lives. And I hope your week, is starting gently, peacefully, and with a grateful heart. Excuse me. Um, and so, this morning I was reflecting on this thought: new week, new grace. A new week, new grace, just embracing it. And as Thanksgiving approaches, um, you know, I'm reminded, that gratitude isn't, a once a year moment. It's a daily posture. And every breath that we wake up to, with every family moment, with every answered prayer, even the ones we didn't expect. Those are the blessings we don't want to overlook. Sometimes gratitude looks loud and joyful. Other days it's quiet, whispered through, tired moments, not like night shifts. And because I always say night shifts because I used to work night shifts, and or the busy seasons. But it's always powerful because gratitude shifts our perspective from what's missing to what God is already doing. Embracing the moments, the small steps that you take, those are the things that I am grateful for. And so, and friends, I am truly thankful for this business. As I said, this is part of my digital business, an online business that I started a year and a half ago. And this go live is just to share how how I am I'm enjoying work life balance through this journey. And I'm truly thankful for this business, not just because of income, not just because of new milestones, but because it gave me something that money can't buy: a path towards early retirement, more time for family, the ability to serve and bless others, and a legacy that grows beyond paychecks. And these are the things that I didn't really knew back then, but I have found a way that I can do all these things and still be present. Um, and this season has really reminded me provision always follows purpose. So in everything that we do it with a purpose and intention, good intentions. Um, in whatever level of um, or in whatever path you are taking, just be have that purpose and intention to grow, um, to be a better version of yourself. And that is how I see myself each day. um, every small step forward, every even during the busy week, it's a reminder that God honors commitment, consistency, and faith, definitely. And I have sometimes, when I first started doing these go lives, I showing up here because I was someone that never used to be active on Facebook. I had an account for years, and um, I never posted. I just read, um, friends and families' posts and just be entertained by them and shopped online. But I was not actively on Facebook, and most times I never even looked at it. But when I found this digital business and realized that I can use this platform to share the things that I value and living the best life, and earning with integrity. And so it is a reminder that truly God honors commitment and consistency. And I have learned to be consistent and to show up here. And if you've been following me, listening to the things that I share, I hope that what I share is adding value into your life, and is helping you grow in your journey. So I like to say that this business has been such a blessing for my family. And I pray that, those of you watching will find something this week that brings you hope too. So here's a question for you. Um, I really want to hear from you tonight, or if you're watching the replay, do put down in the comments, what's one blessing you're starting this week with? What's one blessing you're starting this week with? Maybe it's family, maybe it's rest, maybe it's a small win, or maybe it's simply the grace to start again. Share it in the comments. Your blessing might be, what someone else needs to hear today. Sometimes we take for granted over the little blessings, the things that we have, but we never know when you share it, it could be a blessing to someone else who needs to hear it. So as you hear listening to my live tonight, if you know someone that needs to hear this, share it and encourage them with what I have shared. And as we step into Thanksgiving week, may your heart fill with light, your spirit feel renewed, and your home be filled with peace. I'm thankful for each of you, for this community. Even within this digital business, there's a lot of us, and so many like-minded people with positive energy, positive mindset, for the support, and also for those of you who have been following me, and um, and I'm just thankful for journeying with me, and so um, as I come to the end of my go live, I hope that you have beautiful, grace-filled a week. Happy Thanksgiving week. And I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is usually Tuesday, Facts Tuesday. So I hope that you're looking forward to join me tomorrow. It'll be around the same time. And so I hope you have a blessed rest of your evening. Oh, Binaka Litea for joining, watching from Santa Rosa, Binaka. And yeah, and for those of you who will be watching the replay, do share this with someone that you know who needs to hear this, and be encouraged to know that yes, you can have a balanced life, work-life balance, even as you work full-time, or even as a stay-at-home mom or a hardworking parent. You can do this too. So may you have a blessed one, and I'll be back tomorrow. Vinaka for Yexia, and God bless.